All right, Libra, welcome to your weekly horoscope for April 13th through the 19th. My name is Athen. So, another week, but this week not nearly as intense as, or not intense really at all, actually, compared to March and the previous week of April. This week is about going from the third quarter phase to the new moon energy here, which is the energies are dying down. And we have the new moon here taking place on Saturday in your 7th house. So a lot of energy now. I think you guys have been very motivated by relationships or legal matters or one-on-one connections or any type of commitments or relationships, and so, or one-on-one things. And so the energy here is that of illumination, with the sun going there on Tuesday and then the new moon taking place on Saturday. So a shift certainly into your 7th house. There's been a lot of transformational stuff taking place with that Uranus in your 6th, involving your health, your routine, your diet, the day-to-day activities, and now things are certainly starting to shift into more of the relationship side of things. So one thing I want to say too is this whole new moon energy, it's about reflection. So as we get closer to Saturday, the energies die down, so it's a time of going within and thinking more about what's important to us and where we want to head into the new cycle. But there's a lot, the thing is that there's a lot of ambition, a lot of positivity, a lot of optimism about our futures this week, which can support us when it's in moderation, which I'll talk about. So let's go and look at Monday, when we have Mars sextiling up to Neptune from that 7th house. So this whole weekend leading into this week, and on Monday as well, there's been a lot of support, or at least an opportunity here for you to follow your passion in many ways. You've had Neptune transiting your 5th house, which is about creativity, self-expression, pretty much anything that puts a smile on your face. And so with Mars here, this is a supportive energy, an opportunity. So on Monday, I think, and the weekend prior to this, if you're watching this sooner, certainly pursue these visions that you have involving that 5th house, and maybe involving relationships as well. And you'll be getting the most out of it. And at that point, it will still be that third quarter phase, so the lunar energy will still be very active, which is good. Then on Tuesday, the sun goes into the 7th, and so for the next 30 days, you have that illumination, that passion, that even romance even too, for some of you with the sun in the 7th, of really activating the relationship side of things. So certainly enjoy that. Be a new passion, new enjoyment for new and existing relationships. Tuesday and Wednesday, however, talking about relationships in particular, we've got Venus opposing up to Saturn. Now, this is an energy where all of us are going to have to balance relationships, and for you, it might have more to do with the fact that your relationships have been going, or you've been wanting to have them go into a much deeper level. Venus has been transiting your 8th house, which is wanting to get deeper with relationships, and you in general, with your ruler here, you are getting deeper. You are in a time now with Venus there in the 8th of transformation, of going deep with yourself, with your work, with the world, with everything, in terms of your view on life and seeing what life is really about. And but that is a strong emphasis of relationships too. So whatever that is, just make sure you're keeping it nice and balanced Tuesday and Wednesday, because Saturn's been transiting your 2nd house, and this is about your values, this is about your finances, and your sense of self-worth. So where Venus wants to get very cooperative and work and get deeper and make bonds and connections, Saturn is saying, well, wait a minute, this whole year and next year too is about getting very serious about your own self-reliance, your own personal values, and getting very serious about finances and things like this. So I think just make sure you are taking care of those 2nd house matters, Tuesday and Wednesday in particular, and then you'll find a balance. Because if you find that there's just an imbalance, more than likely for most of you, it'll be an imbalance of too much emphasis of the 8th house, of getting deeper. So if that's the case, just make sure you're taking the disciplined approach to enjoying the simple life. The good meal, the relaxation, taking care of your finances, all these 2nd house matters will help bring that back into balance. But if you are finding that there's an imbalance, maybe too much energy, too much focus on the finances or the values and simple life, then make things deeper. Bring that 8th house element into it, and then you'll find a nice balance between these two. It's very important for you because it is your ruler. And all in all, this can be a time, Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe feeling like you have some burdens or some responsibilities, because it's Saturn opposing you. Again, just find that middle ground between what you're doing and what you have to do, and you'll get the most out of this transit. Thursday through Sunday, we have Mars squaring up to Jupiter, which is a nice this is the really optimistic energy I was talking about. You guys have had Jupiter transiting your 10th house, who's been retrograde though, where maybe you've been thinking about the opportunities that have been coming through work or career or anything on that public level. So that's all fantastic. I think you've learned a lot about that. And now Jupiter's going station direct. Well, he did last week, so now he's moving forward. He's got his forward moving momentum. So for the next few months, you've got more opportunities to expand your work, your career, anything on that public related area of life. So here, I think you're very optimistic about it, Thursday through Sunday, and that can be a very great thing. Just make sure you're keeping it within moderation, especially involving the moderation when it comes to those one-on-one connections, those one-on-one relationships. Take it nice and structured, nice and grounded, because like I said, there's the square, but there's also that new moon energy coming around the 7th, which means there's new beginnings taking place here, involving that 7th house of relationships for you. That can be new relationships or existing relationships. But whatever it is, it's new seeds being planted. So be adaptable, go with the flow here, and you'll be getting the most out of it. And really reflect on the whole relationship side of life. And again, this isn't just romantic, it's all relationships in life. Sunday, we have a lot of aspects of your ruler is actually making two. Venus is squaring up to Neptune and then trining up to the North Node on Sunday. And we'll probably be feeling this on Saturday also. So watch over idealization of relationships. I really want to say that, especially again about sharing resources and getting deeper with relationships. Not that you're not supposed to. It's just that you want to make sure that, especially on Sunday, just keep it nice and grounded, because the ideals can be very high with the enjoyment and passion and romance and all these things with Neptune in the 5th house. Can be either of those or any of those, just to give you an idea. But just make sure you're seeing it very grounded, and put the energy towards your life path, because Saturday and Sunday Venus is trining up to your North Node, which is transiting your 12th, which means this whole year the North Node is pointing towards, which is your life path. The opportunity for you to move towards your life path is pointing towards spirituality. It's pointing towards the psyche, the deeper elements of life when it comes to no-thingness, simplicity, peace, tranquility in your life. And so that's the path for you, and you want to move into that, and you're supported to do that here on the weekend, Saturday and mostly Sunday in particular. So I think focusing on that and just keeping everything balanced with relationships and your ideals, I think you'll be getting the most out of it. All right, Libra, have a fantastic week. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please get in touch if you'd like a personal reading, and I will talk to you all next time. Take care.